Hey there, so today we have another review. This is courtesy of Phil. Thank you so much. This is from Fox Farm. He sent some home brews, so I thought he sent some Fox Farm with it too. Really cool. Czech style lager. This is Quiet Life 5.2. So really excited. I've had a few beers from Fox Farm, highly respected in the area, out of Connecticut, and let's see how their Czech style lager turns out. So we'll say I feel like it's a little lighter. Yeah, maybe Quell. Yeah, I feel like a Quell. I mean, from what I understand, a little secret that some of these breweries have is that they use a hint of crystal malt. I don't think it's here, so I think Fox Farm might be single infusion, so don't know if it's decocted. But anyway, let's see how this guy turns out. Clearly unfiltered, has medium to medium haze to it, medium gold color, medium, yeah. Wonderful, really tight bubble white head. Full Pilsner malt all the way. Really nice kind of like light sots. I get like this kind of like green tea slash grassiness to it. Like green grass. Also a little bit of like light herbal in the sense of like something a little bit more savory. So we're thinking like tarragon sage. Yeah, and then just like nice crusty breadiness going on. I find it like maybe a little bit richer than your really light white grape doughy kind of pills or German pills. I don't sense the hassle. Maybe a little bit on the palate. Yeah, that's good. Czech pills. Wow. So, and like, how do you differentiate? And these are not easy answers to give. It's a hard question. What I notice is that the bitterness is rounded. It sort of hits in the middle and rides all the way. I think it's also, for sure, a big thing is water. This is a super low mineral concentration water, or at least that's the goal. If you're trying to replicate Czech water. So you're really making like a decently bitter 5-ish% beer with sort of like a roundness to it, versus German pills generally has a snappiness to it. And I think water is probably the most clean and signature way you can sort of like affect the general definition of a beer that is, again, golden, somewhat bitter, same ABV, right? Like how do you differentiate these beers? And I think water is a big component to that. So malts too, but hops too, yeah, all the ingredients. But what you have here is a really nice kind of like sweet kind of just like almost like lightly toasted like crust of a brioche. A little bit of honey comes in as well. It's a rounded malt character. You get some graininess. I taste some of that kind of like tannic kind of husk thing, which is really quite pleasant. Just rides malt, and then it lingers with just hits with a little bit of light kind of now moving towards like earthy, light herbal bitterness. Wonderful drinkability with a signature kind of respectable bitterness, but without snappiness. German Pilsner gets snappiness. It sings with this beautiful kind of like crispness and assertive or executed bitterness, where this is very, again, the Pilsner Quell is like sort of the classic way to drink this beer, where everything's like just like harmonious. It's a symphony where you don't know how many strings are playing, right? Versus German Pils to me is sort of like a rock band. There's a bass, there's a drum, there's a guitar riff. I don't know, it's not the best analogy, but it's one that comes to my mind immediately. This is, yeah, it's a lot of things going on that don't blast out very clearly. And for even a subtle style like German Pils, there is a signature kind of difference there. So anyway, that's my rant about it. How this became a Czech to German Pils kind of conversation. I'm studying for advanced history, so I guess this is what the talk is. This is very tasty. Wow. Just a maltiness, waves and waves of maltiness. I get this really nice kind of like honeyed wheat cracker cereal thing. It comes off like honey bunches of oats. That's a great descriptor for this guy. Almost a little of like shaved almond nuttiness that comes in too from the richness of the malts. Just really pretty beer. Yeah, I mean, does what Pilsner and Quell does quite well. Just like mountains of just echoing pale maltiness that makes it really nice with that really restrained bitterness on the back end. Yeah. And now I drink it more, it's almost like a lemongrassy hint of this kind of like lemon peel, lemon zest kind of thing. Just a hint of fruitiness that plays in really nicely. So, but probably more like grass and herbal, probably better. But anyway, beer for me gets a solid 95. That's absolutely killer. That is Fox Farm, Quiet Life, Czech Pilsner. That's one of the best ones out there, right? I mean, we talk about Suarez, we talk about Moonraker, we talk about Bierstadt. I mean, well, they don't make Czech Style, right? They make Czech Style. I think, do they? Anyway, you guys posting hustle. I think it's mostly German, right? Oh man, talk about Notch. I haven't been to try those beers, but Lager Revolution is alive. I mean, I think I think really hit around 2020. And now we're like 2 years in, 2020, 2021, especially with COVID. 2019, I'd probably say is a good hit. 2019 to now, we're going on 3 years of Lager Revolution, and we have some great breweries doing some really killer lager, and some, evolution of craft beer. People start there, and then they go into lager, and so I think that's part of the market. So absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Phil. 95. Until next time, guys. Cheers.